Hi guys, I'm just going to go over the windmill plank with you guys. So obviously we've done this sessions recently. I just wanted to sort of remind you of the benefits of it. Beginners, it gives you an idea of what we're looking for as well. So when it comes to hip stability and targeting the glute medius, which is the big muscle inside your hips, which is such an important muscle, there's nothing more challenging and more effective than the windmill plank. But it is extremely difficult because it's a strength exercise. So some people think when you think of strength training, they think you need to be lifting weights. You don't. If you're pushing your muscles close to their maximum ability, your strength training, and this is undoubtedly an example of that. So it's called the windmill plank, I guess, because it kind of resembles a windmill shape when you're in this position, the top of a windmill. So that's what you're aiming to do with this exercise. You're trying to hold as best you can this position here, okay? It's extremely challenging. You're trying to lift this leg as high as possible. So everyone's going to be different in terms of how high they can lift that, because that will be determined by your end range strength in that sort of hip abduction position. But like I said, it's extremely effective. Because it's so effective though, like intense, treat it like any strength exercise. So I don't want you to just try and hold it for as long as you possibly can. My best tip to you would be to try and break it down. So I would suggest you try initially and just try and hold it. See, it's funny, this hip's looser, I think that's easier. It can get higher. So aim for about 5 seconds maybe. And then what you can do is just come down and just switch sides and then do 5 seconds the other side. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely not getting as much height, you see that? So aim for 5 seconds on each side. Okay, and then you could do it a few times. So you can just take your time, just go back and forth. When you're doing it, try your best to keep both knees straight as well. So it's quite easy to keep this knee straight, but try your best to keep this knee straight as well. So it may end up bending it a bit, but try and see if you can keep it straight as you're holding the position, and it will just get harder and harder as the muscles around the glutes here tire more and more. But it's such an effective exercise. As I said, it's a gold standard exercise. If you can get good at this and hold it for between 20 and 30 seconds per side, then you're going to have really strong, stable hips, which is going to improve your running economy, running efficiency, squat stability, just general stability and strength whenever you're doing any movements. So it's really good to get good at, but it does take a lot of time and effort and attention to it. It's one of those ones I've kind of neglected a wee bit, so I'm trying to sort of force myself to get back to it, because it's really good. So anyway, that's the windmill plank. Sorry, I forgot to mention, for anyone who finds that a little bit tough on the wrists, you can do this exercise on your forearms. So just bear that in mind if it's a bit too sore on your wrists. Okay, you can do the same sort of idea here, which is fine. No issues with doing that at all, just really effective as well. And the final thing, if you are new, this exercise might seem a bit overwhelming, a bit much. So if that's the case, just do what we've been offering folk to do in the class initially, which is just try and hold yourself in the plank position, like this. And if you're managing to hold yourself for 20 to 30 seconds on this, then you could try lifting this back leg up and bring it forward, up and behind. Okay, so don't worry, there is regressions to this, and that would be a couple of them there. Forearms, keeping both feet in the ground, and then you can progress to lifting the foot as your strength develops. Okay, sorry, I should have mentioned that at the start of the video.